So the whole purpose of me doing this is so I can acknowledge my feelings, so I can let go, so I can be who I really am, who I really want to be, to accept, to let go of control, to feel my emotions. I don't know if I said that already, because I'm at the point in my life where I escape, and I always just play it off and everything, and it's done a number on me, and I've been through so much, and I'm sure, everyone, we're human, we have to go through stuff, but I didn't allow myself to process things. I didn't allow myself to acknowledge and see a bigger picture of things. I didn't love myself, in other words. And well, it's never too late. I'm glad I'm starting now, but it's been rough. I've been sad for a long, long, long time. And I don't know, I'm not really used to speaking on my emotions and stuff like that. So this is new to me. I'm honestly scared. I'm tired as well, but I know this is gonna be fruitful and everything, and I don't know, it's nice to be able to feel, especially since I've repressed it so much and I've justified things, and like I said, I don't stand up for myself, I don't do nothing, and I can't be doing that anymore. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting, and I don't know, I don't really care about anything, not gonna lie, I was scared, and I'm oh, weakness, if I speak on my weakness, people are gonna use it against me, and I shouldn't see vulnerability and being open as a bad thing. And if some people do, attack me with what I speak, or take advantage of me because they know I'm in a mentality, fuck them, I'm just so tired. This is for me. And sometimes I have to cry it out. I honestly do love crying. I cry a lot lately. It might not seem like it, but yeah, I'm pretty sad. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Got my tea. Oh. Decided to come to the park. Can you guys hear the birds? Oh, it sounds so nice. But yes, came to the park. So today I am going to be doing, I guess you can say it's a workshop. I've never really done anything like this before. So yeah, okay, let's see how this goes. But I did this last night, but now I'm gonna just read my results. So basically, this is the book. It is a pretty big book. And so the first part has a message. a nice message from the author. I'm gonna put the link as well in case, I don't know, anybody wants to do it. And honestly though, I've never done anything like this and it took me a while, so if you can't, if you're not ready, it's totally cool. But yeah, I'm nervous low-key to start this, and I'm emotional and I'm scared and I'm sad. But okay, so the first part is basically this: shadow work, self-assessment. How well do you know the hidden parts of yourself? I don't think I know them that well, but we'll see. I mean, I do, but I don't embrace them, which is bad. But okay, so basically it has like a bunch of questions, and it says answer each question honestly, choose the option that resonates the most, and keep track of your points. At the end, your total score will reveal where you stand in your shadow work journey. And I've never done shit, so okay. 1. Oh, it's cold. When faced with an uncomfortable truth about myself, I chose B. I was like, I feel defensive, but later reflect on it. At first I disagree, but later I think about it more. I end up going back to learn more and discover it. So it's true. I'm very defensive. I always feel, oh, it's a lot of wind. But yeah, I feel defensive at first. I definitely could be passive aggressive, and I feel like attacked, when in reality it's just all good feedback. So yeah, I'm very defensive. That's something I need to work on. How do I respond when my emotions become overwhelming? Okay, so this one I picked F, all of the above. So this one was it's pretty bad, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna read all the options. It's basically I numb myself with distractions. Facts. I lash out and project onto others. Facts. Snapping people, blaming them for how I feel. Facts. I withdraw and I isolate myself. That's another thing that's true. It's not the best. I mean, sometimes I do need my alone time, but when it becomes unhealthy, that's a problem. I lean into them, trying to understand their source, like journaling, reflecting why I feel this way, and that I do. I love journaling, I love writing. I like reading too, but I lean more into like journaling, so that I do it too, but along with all the other stuff as well. And then I honor them, knowing they hold messages for my healing, using my emotions as tools for growth. That is true also. So even though I have like those 2 good ones, or a few good ones, I still have like those really bad ones. So not much balance there. What is my relationship with my past mistakes? I pick C. I recognize them as part of my story, but struggle with self-forgiveness, understanding them, but still carrying shame. Yeah, this is like a big one for me, because I criticize myself a lot and I judge myself, and even though we're human and I know we make mistakes, I've always felt that there had to be this type of way or this type of person, and it's overwhelming and it's not real. And it shows just a lot of lack of confidence and assurance that I have within myself, because I don't forgive myself. I keep giving myself shit, and it keeps me stuck, and it's a loop, and it's not healthy. When I am triggered by someone's words or actions, I recognize that my reaction may be tied to my past wounds. This reminds me of something from my past. situation can seem similar to what you experienced before. Yes, so I get triggered just like anybody else. It's not a bad thing. It becomes bad when I let it overcome me and I let it drive me and do things that are not like me or lead me into temptations or ways that I just know it's not going to help me. But I know it all stems from my past, so I do get like, I guess, mini flashbacks, and I try to pinpoint and like talk myself out of feeling a certain way, and then talk myself into knowing that it's okay, that I've seen this before, dealt with this before. But then again, human, we can feel, we can be exhausted. We don't have to constantly be like, sometimes rest. How do I handle the parts of myself that I dislike or feel ashamed of? This one was really hard because this one was pretty hard because I feel like I could have picked two answers, but I ended up picking one. So the one I picked was, I try to improve myself, but the struggle feels endless. Constant self-fixing, but never feeling good enough. Always looking for solutions, quick fixes. Facts. I tend to escape a lot. I tend to not sit with myself, so I try to just numb it out somehow or distract myself somehow. That's not good though. That says a lot. And then I was also gonna pick A, but the one I relate to the most was that first one. A is basically I bury them, hoping no one sees, pretending they don't exist. I tend to hide a lot, isolate, only do things that seem acceptable and likable, at times seeking validation. Yes. In a lot of my relationships, I've been like that. And just in general, because if I don't value myself, I'm obviously gonna want to seek value from other shit to make myself feel valuable. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, it's like a never-ending struggle for me, and it's been like that for a few years now. And now I'm finally deciding to do something about it, something different. So this is nice. I've never done anything like this. These are questions that honestly I've never thought about asking myself, but it's nice to see like myself. It's like a mirror. So yeah, okay. How do I respond when someone sets a boundary with me? Okay, this one, yeah. Sips tea. So with this one, I hate being so personal and like honest like this, but when people set boundaries with me, I take it personal and I feel rejected. Like, why don't they want me around? What's wrong with me? Why doesn't anyone want to stay? So that, it stems from a lot of other stuff. I know that now, and I know that most of my life I let my emotions drive me, and it's okay to feel like that, but I'm at the point where it's like, damn, like I don't want it to damage my relationships or other things that I have going on or that are gonna come my way. So that's not a good trait. It's understandable, but not okay. What patterns do I notice in my relationships? Ooh, this one I picked all the above. So I attract the same painful dynamics over and over. Often feel alone. Yes. Different people, same pain, same situations. Yeah. I struggle with trust, vulnerability, or emotional safety. Getting too close too fast or pushing people away. Attaching too fast to people, cutting them off too quickly when they get close or see through me. Yes. I am barely getting used to talking about my emotions. I've never really, I've always known they're important. I've always known they are a part of me and that they're important, and I've always been one to just keep it to myself and not talk about it or try to justify them and be like, oh, well, this and that. And it's like, no, I can feel like this, you know? Um, fuck. Damn. I am aware of my patterns, but finding them hard to break. Recognizing them, but struggling to change. Struggle to move forward, embracing discomfort or change. Yes. I'm trying to put myself out there, but over the years, all these suppressed emotions have created like this uneasy feeling inside me that I created myself as well. And I am the biggest judge, most critic to myself. I am my own worst enemy most times. So I either give up or I feel like this is too much, or I'm like just want the easy way, or I'm like used to it, I guess. I have worked to heal my patterns and now cultivate healthier connections, choosing relationships that align with healing, starting to learn to lean on people, get support, ask for help, talk to people, and when to show up. Yes. So I've been going out more. I've been slowly releasing habits and people, trying to set more boundaries for myself. I've been eating healthier, working out, but also in between that, I am building connections and activities besides the whole drinking, going out, getting fucked up. And then I'm doing this. So this is nice, and I've always been so scared to do shit like this, especially with Akasha and everyone else in the tribe. You know, I've always been scared. And it's that type of scare that it's like you want to overcome so bad, and you know you want it, like, to overcome it, obviously. But you just, it's like this. And it's frustrating because you know you want it, so it's like, what the fuck is stopping you? So yeah, all of the above. Okay. How do I talk to myself when I fail or make a mistake? Again, I picked all of the above. Let me take a drink. I criticize myself harshly, yes, because I have a facade that, oh, I'm perfect, I need to be this way, I need to look this way, I need to everything. Stupid. I feel disappointed, but remind myself I'm human. I hate this, but I'll learn from it. I try again, even if it's uncomfortable. Yes, because I don't like to give up. I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn. That's not a good thing all the time. I gotta just let things roll. I hold space for my emotions while practicing self-compassion. This hurts, but I'm still worthy. Eventually learning and trying again a different way, or never doing it again. Yes. I see the two sides of things a lot and justify, and I try to find like meaning in everything. So when I'm doing that, I try to find the great meaning, you know, the philosophy and just the good stuff behind it, rather than always leaning towards the negative, which is something I'm always working on. I embrace failure as a necessary part of growth. I don't give up and often keep going and not shutting down, and often keep going and not shutting down, going back into toxic habits. This experience is teaching me something valuable. I can do this. Yes. So I always have to remind myself everyone is living this life for the first time. You know, I don't need to have this facade of like I got it all together, I know everything, because no one started like that, you know, and that's not real. That's fake, and that's something I need to work on myself a lot. Yeah. I talk to myself a lot. That literally makes me snap out of stuff sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I talk to myself a lot. How connected am I to my inner child? So I picked E. Some days I feel deeply connected to my inner child. I talk to them, comfort them, and even do activities that bring them joy. Yes, I do clearly remember a lot of my passions as a child. Like it was drawing, it was singing, and like dancing. Yeah. Which I don't really do. I mean, I guess I kind of do, but not the drawing. and I don't know, just not giving a fuck. But okay. Other days I feel disconnected, avoid my emotions, and struggle to acknowledge their needs. Yes. Some I get to the point where I get burnt out that I don't know what I'm doing or what to feel, which is stupid because you're not supposed to know what to feel, you just feel it out. But it gets so confusing, and I just journal, and I just need to close my eyes and go to sleep because I overdid it. I feel disconnected, and then I just am on airplane mode, which is not okay. I know this healing journey isn't linear, and I accept that some days are easier than others. Yes, that is correct. I know this, and it's refreshing, even when I am down bad. Hearing this line reminds me, and it is refreshing, and it makes me realize that this is life. Life. Not a movie, not a script, not anything like that. This is real life. Damn, it's kind of cold. Okay. When faced with change or uncertainty, I picked E. You notice that your response to change isn't fixed. It depends on the situation. For example, when your personal life is impacted by change, you might resist it fiercely. Yep. Feeling like you need to control it to feel safe. Yeah. But in your career, you're more likely to go with the flow, even if you feel anxious. Yeah. However, when you feel aligned with your purpose, you fully embrace change as a path to growth. Yep. This choice acknowledges that your subconscious patterns shift depending on the context, and it helps you recognize where in your life you might be holding onto control or fear, and when you're more open to embracing uncertainty. Okay, so I added up all the points, and basically what you do here is each question has answers, and each answer has like points next to it. And so whichever one you align with, you circle, you add up the numbers, and then you get to this page, the shadow work results page, and I scored 23. And this page basically has the points from 10 to 18, 20 to so on, and then 10 to 18, 19, 28, 29, and 36. So I got 23, so I'm in the 19 to 28 range, and it's intermediate. I'm aware but struggling. Yeah. So it says you've begun to recognize and understand the aspects of your shadow. Yeah, tough, but fully embracing them remains difficult. Yeah, change still brings discomfort, and you may feel torn between your current patterns and desire to grow. Yes, because I'm so used to something, and have old habits die hard. So, and I know those habits too. Like even when sometimes it's just so like fuck. Like I gotta do something different. Like at least for me. But this is good. I'm gonna do it no matter what. You may feel torn, between current patterns and desire to grow. While you've gained some insight into the ways your fears influence your life, it's still challenging to navigate through them. You may still feel resistance to taking full ownership of your shadow, but the awareness of its existence is starting to create some momentum and growth. Yes. So, I know, and it's a lot. And since it's a lot, I downplay and I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to do this, or fuck, dude, like, this is tiring, or fuck, like, all these emotions, like, I just want to crash out, I just want to fucking numb, I just want to, but knowing it and not doing anything about it at the end of the day gets me stuck in a fucking pattern, so I react, and I do something about it. So it's just consistency that I have to do, and know that it's life, it's not perfect. What it means, growing awareness. I have some understanding of my fears, triggers, and limiting beliefs, but I haven't fully yet embraced them. Yes, the awareness is there, but integration is still a challenge. Inner conflict may feel conflicting between wanting to change and holding on to patterns. It's a struggle to move beyond the familiar, even if you know it no longer serves you. Even if you know it no longer serves you. Yes, because it's sad. At least for me, when I think, well, now I know everything I've believed and everything I've loved and everything I've wanted just was not it. It was not it. Nothing turned out to be what I expected or wanted, and seems like my whole view on everything shattered, and that's scary. That's sad, and that's unfortunate, because it's like, damn, what the fuck? What the fuck is real? Everything has been fake, or not fake, but everything has been limiting, and blocking me. So, yeah. Growth. You're on the edge of deeper integration, which with continued work, you'll start to feel more confident facing your shadow and using it for personal growth. Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I felt weird and a little anxious because, well, there's people walking around, and I never really recorded myself in public, so I was like, fuck. But after a few pages in, I felt nice. So what you can do next, focus on building self-compassion, recognize that shadow work is a journey, and it's okay to feel conflicted. Yes. Practice embracing discomfort as a tool for transformation. Lean into the fear of change and start to take small steps outside your comfort zone. Been doing that. It's fucking tough, but it's always rewarding at the end, My advice would be to just think about, like, when you have done stuff already before, and to remember the feeling that you get after pushing yourself. That feeling, it's gonna help a lot, because at first it's gonna be scary or nerve-wracking. Your anxiety's off the roof. But then if you be like, hey, I remember that one time I did this and I felt so fucking good afterwards, that keeps me going. But yeah, that keeps me going. I talk to myself a lot. Hype yourself up. Begin integrating the lessons you've learned so far by testing them in real life situations. Yes. So, this was the first part. And then here we have a little congrats. It says, I don't know, I can't read backwards, but, so yes, that was a long one, but so nice. And I'll try to answer authentically as possible. And part 2 will be soon. Also, I want some cupcakes today. I went to pick them up. I think I said that. I don't know. I can't wait to fucking try that. Yeah. And they're Valentine's Day themed. Today is, they're Valentine's themed. Today is the 15th. Yeah.